We're live. So, watching Pam make a mess. I got to grab an apron, you guys. Hold on. I will be right back. Okay. Here I am. I got my treat dealer shirt on. I don't want to get it dirty. Hi, guys. I'm super excited. We're going to make a memory tile. I always start with a 5x7 IOD wood gallery blank. And I put a thin coat of embossing medium on there to give my background some texture. My name's Lisa. I'm the owner of Sweet and Sassy Treasures. And we are live every Tuesday and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you are watching me either on Facebook or YouTube. If you haven't had a chance to check out my YouTube channel, I would so appreciate it. It's Sweet and Sassy Treasures as well. The exciting news is it's only 6 days now until the IOD holiday release 2025. And I am so excited. I'm going to be a creating machine over the course of the next few days. As always, you guys, I'm going to be offering a golden ticket. It's a little bit different this time. This time, to be eligible for a golden ticket, it's a free, totally free workshop where I use quite a few of the products from the most recent release to make projects just for my golden ticket holders. So all you have to do is purchase 4 items from the holiday release. Any 4 that you want, anything that speaks to you, and as long as you order 4 items, then you are automatically invited to join the golden ticket group. If you do order the 4 items, we'll put a gold sticker on one of them, and then a piece of paper that has a QR code that you just scan with your phone. You want to make sure you're in photo mode and not, what's the other, portrait mode. And then it will take you right to the link to join the group. So I am so excited, and we're going to get started, you guys. I'm going to turn my camera over. I love tile days because I get to work small in front, right in front of me, and my camera's not all that far away. Do you see did you grab the bronze metallic for me, Pam?
I sure did.
The one in the jar, the bronze?
In a little round container. You need it?
Oh,
already.
Thank you. No, I'm just trying to be a good little Boy Scout. Always prepared. Let me move this closer so that I'm not reaching so far. There we go. I am using bronze metallic paint. Normally, my go-to for years and years and years and years has been pale gold metallic. Always Paint Couture. Paint Couture has the most gorgeous metallics. Get that glob of paint out of there if I can. And they have a luxe metallic line, which is just exactly what you would picture, just luxurious metallic paints. But all their paints are fabulous. So I'm just trying to get this out of here so that this will close. And so there's antique gold, which is more of a yellow gold. And then this is pale gold metallic. And this is bronze. It's not as yellow, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's right in between the two. Hey, Cheryl. Hi, Monta. So glad you guys are here. So I'm going to get started. Pam asked me today, what series am I on? And I said, I'm not on a series. I boycotted the series this time. I'm a little all over the place. So I'm just going to get just a white base coat on here. And you'll see right here to my left, I have Trimmings 4, not the one that I used yesterday. Bet you I left that upstairs, didn't I? Yesterday's project came out so cute after some stepping back and thinking, like why wasn't it tying together? And the answer to that was that I wasn't tying it together. So I needed to have a common color in all of the elements. So the bow and the trimming piece and the board. And so once I did that, it was much more balanced. So it is, a picture of it is on my page, probably right under this post that you're watching my live in. Set that right over there. So this is Trimmings 4. I used the one with the roses yesterday, and this one is more of a I don't know the words. Swirls, but I don't know the words for this stuff. I make them up as I go along. And I am going to put some black paint on there. And it's because when I do the gold metallic, I want it to be intense so I can tone it down with the Black Chiffon, because it just adds another layer of depth. So the way to get it intense is to put a layer of black paint over my black resin. It sounds counterproductive, I know, but resin is a slicker surface. My heat gun is not heating.
No, it didn't say 500 right away.
No, it's cool. Try this again. I was just thinking the other day. Now we're gone. That I was fighting with fire, that I needed to order another couple.
Because
Just to have backup plans. So I've got a little bit of cracking, which I love. It's because my embossing medium wasn't totally dry. And then when you add the clay-based paint and heat it up quickly, you get this gorgeous cracking. Cheryl's taking notes. Such a good student. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate it. That is so sweet. Thank you. But I'll show you the cracks here in a second.
Crackalicious.
I'm getting the glare from the window. Come on. You'll see it when I get some more paint on there. But you see those, my egress windows. Every once in a while, I get this glare. And it is not appreciated. So here is Trimmings 4. I am going to center that. And then here's Trimmings 2. And that's what my tail's going to be. Doesn't look like much right now, but it will be. All right. Let me start by trimming these.
Hello, Tracy.
And this little guy, is always going to be tricky because it's thick. Not as quite as tricky as yesterday's, but. So I'm just going to straighten out one end. And then I will cut to length. I got another one here.
Oh,
You know, we used to have those 3-inch razor blades, and I have no idea where they went.
that really long one.
Yeah, no idea. I haven't seen them, and probably since the basement issue last year.
That would have been perfect for chocolate.
I know. Even those sometimes work. I could try it. This is an old blade, but might work. Yep.
You did chop it right off.
Well, I wouldn't say right off, but pretty good. There we go. So I'm going to figure out where I want to cut this. Bless you.
Thank you. Lots of those today.
What I'm going to do, set that on there. I'm just going to run it along an edge because that way I know it'll be square.
So
Come on.
smart.
Every once in a while. And there we got the cut line.
Oh, thank God it was just coming from her dog almost got skunked.
Oh
The
no.
smell was coming from your yard and not her dog at 1 a.m.
Oh, that's awful.
Better in your yard than on your dog. You bet your poop.
Charlie's mouthy enough to get sprayed by a skunk, that's for sure.
Well, hopefully not. That's a lot of dog to clean. That side not wanting to cut.
No, it's being a little stubborn because it's more inside. It doesn't heat up as well. You know, the other one was at the end.
Gotcha. Come on, Betsy.
I need some sandpaper. I think I've got a file right there I'm going to use. Get this to go straighter. Oh, Sandy, that's horrible. 3 times.
colorless, huh?
Yeah. Check that. This little middle part here. That's pretty good there. That's pretty good. I'm going to take, I've got this nail file sitting here from when I work with metal. I'm just going to sand both these edges.
Does it sand pretty easy?
It does, but you shouldn't be sanding without a mask on. Just sand that smooth. Oopsie daisy. There we go. Now these guys. Get that nice and straight. This one's kind of bowed, so I'm going to heat up the whole thing.
Hello, Sharon.
We are good. I got a little mess in front of me, but we're good. Now with these ropes, there is a direction. So if I, wait, maybe I'm a liar. Never mind. Just kidding. Just kidding. Don't mind me. So I'm just going to use some black velvet paint. Paint all 3 of these things.
It's gonna be pretty.
I don't want to put the paint on too thick because I don't want to get it in, you know, to diminish the details. I just want enough to where my adhesion is improved.
That's such a pretty design in there. I love it.
I'm going to dry these. And now I'm going to use,
Hello, Kilo Deals.
I'll do that in a minute. I'm going to use the bronze metallic paint. So pretty.
I didn't know you were using all bronzy and black today. I love it.
I am.
It's gonna be a good one.
So I'm more than dry brushing, but I'm not painting. My brush is pretty dry right now, and I'm getting into those lower spots. And here is Trimmings 2.
Yeah, gotta love a rope. Rope trim.
If I didn't have black paint on there, this would be a lot less intense. Just want to make sure I got the sides. I'm going to try those. Blink once if there's a Trimmings 5 coming up. There is not, Cheryl. Well, not that I know of. I love the way you think, though. Trimmings 4, they broke, I was going to say they broke the mold, pardon the pun, but like, it's just like the best thing ever. I am going to hit the braided elements again. Just a quick swipe across top. Just get a little bit heavier. That is, I don't know, it's just gorgeous. Not too yellow, not too orange. So I am going to glue them all on before I use any dark and decrepit or black chiffon, because I want that going onto my background a little bit. I'm going to take some crinoline.
You still got the black chiffon over there in the D&D, yes?
Yes, I do. I do.
They are fabulous investment, all the trimmings. You're so right, Carol.
It's nice because they're not consumable. So I just want to warm up my background a little bit. And I've got some Sandy Blend sitting here, which I wasn't going to use, but I changed my mind. Just spritzing that with water, getting everything kind of to move around a little bit. And then back with crinoline. White Swan. Now we're getting kind of like a marbly kind of look. I've got some of that on my plate. I'm watering it down. The White Swan, same brush. And that's what I've got.
Pretty.
Let me dry that. And then I'm going to Big Top. This will allow me to manipulate the glazes. We're almost there. Aww. AOD stock is circling, and on the sales, I have ordered lots. Oh, Prue. Well, that's good news for you, but it's sad. It's a lot to keep up with. Creating content, managing a business, you know, it's a lot to keep up with. Crazy times for sure.
Stock is by her closing.
Yeah. We get our fair share of the clothes in the US as well. So I do want to get this centered. So I'm just going to use my X-Acto knife that's sitting here. I'm going to go 2.5 inches. It's right there. Just making a small little mark. 2.5 inches is right here. And that's where I'm going to put the middle of this mold. I'm going to heat it up for a minute. Just this one's so big, and I want it to lay down nicely. Come on, Bessie. Normally I have this sitting upside down.
It's a beauty.
I can't even see what that measurement is. That's 1.5 that way. Five minus 2 is 3. I should have 1.5 on either side. 1.5. 1.5. Okay, it's got to go a smidge this way. That looks good. That looks good. Okay. And it seems to be making good contact as well. Now, the question is, where do I want these? And I'm going with, I don't want to split the difference. I want them closer, I'm guessing. So it's closer one way or closer the other way. Those are my options. But the last thing I want to do is center them. So either like that, which on there this looks off to me on there. One short. One and a half. Yep, just a little bit off. That's hugely important. Oh, come on. When I get one fixed, the other one's not, of course. All right. Rhetorical. Do I want to do that? Or do I want to do? I'm doing this. That's what I want to do.
Closer.
Yep.
Make it closer.
I want to leave it far enough away that I can clean in there. When I age it. Five eighths. Where am I measuring from, though, is the question. Going to the, talking to myself, sorry. Five eighths to the wide part. Yep, that looks good. Oh, welcome, Claire. All right. While I'm waiting for all of that to set up, I'm going to paint the sides black.
It looks so pretty.
So rich looking.
Mm-hmm. Love it. Thanks, Monta. It does look great. I agree.
One of my favorite things is my gallery wall. Looks very regal.
It does. Have your dogs been skunked, Lisa?
Knock on wood, no.
Oh boy. There, I just knocked on a piece of wood for you twice.
Yeah. You may have to do 3 times for the 3 dogs.
There you go.
Got a little dab of crinoline in the middle of this black paint that I'm trying to avoid.
I
Yeah.
see it. That's funny.
Oops. Just trying to get every little section that doesn't have that crinoline in it. Got a lump right there I need to get out. And another one right there. That's lumps of embossing medium. All right. Dry this. DIY paints are gorgeous. Thank you, Holly. Thank you, Prue. Yeah, the DIY paints, I just have not found anything that I like as well. And the cottage colors, they're pretty awesome too. We're almost done, but we have to, like right now, let's be honest, it looks like I glued moldings onto a board, and that's not, that's not what we're going for. We want it to be architectural and artsy and all that good stuff.
I haven't tried the cottage colors. Is it worth the investment, Carol says?
I really like them. For transfers, I would say hands down, definitely. For other things that you don't want to seal, and the color palette is different. I didn't want to like them, but I do.
I would love it if IOD would do a Christmas trimmings mold, maybe a snowflake border, a holly border, candy cane border. Well, that's a cute idea.
It is a cute idea. So you can already see we're starting to get some character from just bringing that black paint in. Now I'm going to do Dark and Decrepit. But I'm going to cut it with some Big Top. I don't want it real intense. Use this brush. So I got Big Top on my brush, and I'm going to dip that brush in there. So it's not very intense at all. I'm going to go over the black sides too. Warm those up a little bit. This one, the glue, it's a shallow mold. So that's what the problem is with that one.
Is it moving?
I didn't fill up my mold far enough, yeah. So I have to put more glue on there. So I got to make sure the glue's higher. Whoops, didn't want to do that. No. Just so that it catches more. I got to go back and check out the distance. And it's already caught. Dry brush. Get some of that glue off of there. Just more dabbing. Oops. Want that to be heavier in there. Getting it a little heavier along that trim. And you don't always have to wipe it back either. Like I can dry brush and leave it heavier, but it's all going to change right about now.
Here she goes.
Let me get this lid back on here. I am going to black chiffon the entire thing. Oh, Carol, for sure. Manner of the private clashed up with embossing paste and molds. Let's see. I don't want to use that brush. Use this one. It's longer bristled and it's been loved, so it's going to hold quite a bit of the glaze on it. There we go, so you guys can see better.
Is that limited down here?
I don't.
Is she snoring? Did I hear her snore?
I don't know if she's down here. I hope she's not down here. I don't want to clean up after her again. I want to get that, all the low points. I did not big tap the metallic. Because I want it to absorb more, if that makes sense. Just lightly wiping over that, leaving the black chiffon into the low points. I'm going to feather that out a little bit so it doesn't look like, you know, I literally just wiped it back. Just kind of dabbing in there.
So pretty.
It looks pretty.
It sure does.
Okay, I'm gonna, this is a black chiffon.
Holly, what's the difference between the black chiffon and the black you did before this?
The black before this was paint that I used on the molds. Is that?
I think so. Oh, or right before this, it was brown.
It was dark and decrepit,
yeah.
and it's the dark and decrepit is it's a warm brown. It's personal preference. That's just not my thing. That warm. If I use a rust, typically I go more brown than orange. I just don't like orange. I just don't. It's just not my color. So when I add the black, it just makes it just the prettiest shade. This is a dry brush again. Just kind of smushing that stuff in there. Getting rid of brush strokes. Smushing. Crisscross. And they're I use them together all the time. Very rarely do I use one without the other. So the dark and decrepit warms it up, and the black chiffon cools it down. And the black chiffon is like, it's the perfect intensity. There's a color, I think it's Black Raven by Pink Couture. I'm just going and wiping again just to pull some of those details out more. And it covers more.
Oh, the Black Raven.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. And no need to seal over this. Glaze is sealer. That's on there now. I can still shift just a smidgen. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I haven't talked about how much I hate the change in those baby wipes in quite some time. But that is it. And it's pretty regal, I must say.
It's beautiful. You know, I'm not a fancy girl, and I like that.
You could even bling that up.
Mm-hmm.
Just wandering here for a hot second. Let me dry this. So I really like the heaviness in this area.
Yes, it is sepia flame.
It is what?
Sepia.
Oh, yeah. Yep, that's exactly what the two together is like, for sure. It's a great way to explain it. All right. Here's the bronze, and I'm going to ever so slightly dry brush over the top of this.
Yep. I can see it.
So here's the bronze. I'm offloading, but not like a ton. I'm just going to hit the tops.
You're going to pop it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I hate those baby wipes. Why did they have to change the formula?
The guys look pretty, Lisa. That's bringing it right back. It looks so pretty.
Yeah, it does. It's like crazy. You know, just hit it over here. It's a really dry brush, though.
Yes, it did, Manta. Just brought out all the detail again.
Wow. That mold is something else, isn't it?
Sure is.
Speaking of molds, we have a mess to clean up. Eco-friendly, but not crafter-friendly anymore. Not sure what that was referring to.
Timeless and sheet looking, yes. I agree.
Oh, the baby wipes. Oh, thank you, Claire. I'm like, yeah, it's like they just pill terribly. I'm not going to hold it up because we know it never photographs well when I do that. But there she is. I do really like it. Super fun. Don't have to seal anything. It is good to go.
It's beautiful.
Thank you guys for being
Thanks,
here.
Everybody.
Those of you in my membership group, I'll see you Monday. But otherwise, you guys, I will see you release day. How crazy is that? So have a great week, and I will see you next week. Bye, everybody.